Hey guys, if you often find your mind filled with thoughts about past events or future worries and you wish to learn how to switch off your brain and take a break, then this video is for you. I have good news and bad news. Let's start with the bad news. You will need to put in some effort to achieve this goal. The good news is that it doesn't take as much time as you might think. Just 15 minutes of breath work each day can entirely transform how you handle your thoughts. So in this video, I will first explain the theory behind how breathing exercises can help you stop overthinking, and then we will practice a technique that is great for it. The theory will take just about 3 minutes of your time. The practice will be about 15 minutes long. While I believe it is beneficial to understand the theory, feel free to skip ahead to the practice if you prefer. I've included a timer above for easy navigation through this video. For those who don't know me, my name is Daria Albert. I'm a breathwork teacher and I run my own breathing school where I teach people how to improve their lives through breathing exercises. I'm super passionate about breathwork and have spent my entire career researching it. I'm also a free diver, meaning I hold my breath to go deep and enjoy the underwater world. I've also created a breathing gym that you can join by following the link in the description. Check it out. Now, let's talk about breathing. It is something we do around 20,000 times a day, yet many of us know very little about it. But breathing is an incredible tool our bodies naturally have. It is the only process in our involuntary nervous system that can be fully managed by our brain without us thinking about it, and yet we can take control over it anytime and breathe in any way we choose. Essentially, breathing is a bridge between our body and mind. By physically changing our breathing pattern, we can influence our brain activity and our entire nervous system. There are many different breathing exercises that can help quiet your thoughts. I usually recommend people try different techniques and create their own unique toolbox of techniques that work best for them. In today's practice, we will slightly confuse our brain by breathing in 8 strokes on inhales and 8 strokes on exhales. This unusual breathing pattern helps us change brain activity and distract attention away from regular thoughts. To explain a bit more, when we breathe without thinking about it, it is our brain's rhythmic breathing center that is primary at work. But when we consciously start to change the way we breathe, like we are doing today, the part of our brain responsible for irregular breathing also gets involved. You will see that this will allow your brain to have fewer opportunities to overthink. If you do this daily or at least regularly, you will find that you have much more control over your thoughts. So, let's get started. So for this practice, I will ask you to sit down. You can either sit down on the yoga mat, carpet, or whatever you prefer. And if you like to sit down in the cross-leg position, go ahead. But here, just make sure that your lower back is not arched like that. If you have it arched this way, then just sit on the towel or pillow, something like that. Just lift your hips up, and because you're sitting on something, your hips will move forward and your lower back will be straighter. For the breath work, it's quite important for us to keep our spine as straight as possible. You can also just sit on the chair and put your feet on the ground and do exactly the same thing that we are about to do. I would prefer that you wouldn't lean to the wall when you're sitting. I know it is easier, I know sometimes it's more comfortable, but let's try slowly develop our body posture for the breath work when we are not leaning on something. And another little note is that when you're sitting in the cross-leg position, for some people who are not used to sit in this position, you wouldn't have your knees and legs comfortably lying on the ground. So you can just put something under your knees to support it. That's totally fine. It is actually great if you do that. All right, let me gently explain what we are going to do. As I already mentioned before, we will breathe through the nose and we will divide our inhales in 8 equal strokes, 8 equal parts with a little pause in between. It would look like that. This was 8 little inhales with little breath holds in between, and we will do the same on the exhales. Perfect. If for some of you to divide your inhales and divide your exhales on 8 equal parts is a bit challenging, then you can drop it to 4. So you will do 4 little inhales and 4 little exhales. But if you feel that it is comfortable for you to divide your inhales and exhales on 8 equal parts, then just keep doing it. We will also have arms moves together with our breathing. So we will bring our hands in front of our body like that, and our left palm will look up and our right palm will look down, and we will do this move. When one arm going down, the other one goes up, and we will synchronize these movements with our breathing. So each little inhale or each little exhale will mean one move like that. So again, for now, your left palm will look up, your right palm will look down. When I will tell you, we will switch it, and then we will switch it back, and then we will just keep our arms in a still position this way, right in front of our body. Don't worry, you don't need to remember it. I'm here to help you, to lead you through this practice. So just fully relax, sit down, have your back as straight as possible, relax your shoulders, bring your shoulder blades towards each other, a little bit tuck your chin in by having your chin a little bit lower and to the back, that you're kind of creating a second chin, and close your eyes and fully relax as much as possible. Just listen to my voice and follow. So bring your hands right in front of your body like I showed you. Your left palm is looking up, your right palm is facing down. Close your eyes for now. Don't change anything in your breathing. Just bring your attention to every inhale and every exhale. Feel how the air goes inside of your nostrils, filling in your body on the inhales, and after leaving your body by the same direction, emptying your body on the exhales. And then after next exhale, start to divide your inhales in 8 equal parts and move your hands up and down like I showed. The same for the exhales. Continue to breathe this way, dividing your inhales and exhales on 8 equal parts, breathing through your nose. Synchronize your movements and your breathing. And if you feel that to divide your inhales and exhales on 8 equal parts is a bit too much for you, you feel that your body gets tense when you are doing it, then just decrease the amount of parts to 4. So you will do 4 little inhales and 4 little exhales. Continue. You're doing fantastic. When I'm talking, you just continue to breathe and try to stay with your closed eyes and go inside of your body, absorbing all the sensations inside of your body. It could be physical or emotional sensations. For some of you, it will be a little bit challenging to synchronize your movements and your breathing. We are kind of training multitasking because we are asking from our brain to manage a few things at the same time, to divide inhales, to divide exhales, to do little pauses in between, to make them as equal as possible, and to synchronize this all with the movements. It's a great skill. It's a great way to train our brain. It's a great way to balance our nervous system. So just continue to do it, and even if you feel like it's a little bit confusing and sometimes you lose the rhythm or you don't remember how many inhales and exhales you've just done, just let it be and come back to control it a little bit more and try to manage it in the way it was meant to be. I would also ask you to try to firstly inhale in your belly will gently expand, and after to your chest, so you're inhaling from the bottom to the top. And when you are exhaling, try to empty your body firstly from the top, from your chest, and then from your belly. You're like a bottle of water that you're filling in with the water, and on the time when you are putting the water inside, you are filling it from the bottom to the top, and when you are emptying the bottle, it is emptying from the top to the bottom. So just imagine that your body is a bottle and you're filling in your body with the air from the bottom to the top on the inhales, and you are emptying your body from the air from the top to the bottom. And when you will be ready, just switch your hands, and now the right palm is facing up and the left palm is facing down. Continue to breathe this way. Your right hand is facing up, your left hand is facing down. Continue to divide your inhales and exhales on 8 or 4 equal parts. Find your comfortable rhythm. Stay with your closed eyes, looking in the dark of your eyes, in the darkness of your eyes. And breathe. You're doing great. When you will be ready, just change your hands again. Now the left hand is facing up, the right hand is facing down. The left palm is facing up, the right palm is facing down, and you are continuing to do these movements in your arms. Synchronize it with your breathing, with each stroke you do. And don't forget to inhale from the bottom to the top, and exhale from the top to the bottom. Do one more cycle of 8 or 4 inhales, little inhales, and 8 or 4 little exhales. And when you will exhale, come back to your usual breathing through your nose, and keep your hands in front of your body. Keep them without movements, just still. Stay with the closed eyes, stay inside of your body, absorbing all the sensations that are going on inside of you. Keep this still posture. Breathe normally through your nose. Relax your shoulders and enjoy this moment of calmness. And when you will be ready, rub your hands, create heat in your hands, close your face with your hands, open your eyes, and start to slowly remove your hands away from your face, looking at your hands. And come back. Great. Thank you so much, guys, for practicing with me. I'm sure that every of you would feel how different you are right now, how different is your physical and emotional state just after a simple 15-20 minutes of breath work. So just try to keep it going. Once in a while, come back to the breathing exercises that you like the most. But sometimes do not forget to do the breathing practices that maybe at first try wasn't as easy for you, or you had some resistance towards it. Because our being is always changing. So because we are always changing and the things are changing around us, sometimes some practices would fit better in our life and some would be more challenging, but then it will change, and those that were challenging would actually be great for you. So never give up to try it again. And I would just mention one more time that I have a breathing gym that you can join, and it's a great place where you can develop this good discipline of always having some breath work in your life, and you will be also surrounded by the same people as you are, who really understand that it is important to invest into yourself in order to have a fulfilled and happy and healthy life. So check the link in the description and I will see you there, or just maintain practicing with me or with someone else to this matter on the YouTube. Have a great day, guys.